Well, let's check back in one last time this morning with Elaine Irvin. She's been poolside at the Lions Pool in Yakima, showing us how some of the lifeguards there train. They've been very impressive this morning, Elaine.
Yeah, they're doing an amazing job here with their training, and they go through training about every single week. They have to do like 500 laps. They have to wade in the water with a 10-pound brick for 2 minutes just to qualify to become a lifeguard. Another thing they do is if a person is in the water and they think they've dove in, which they shouldn't in the shallow end, but if somebody does and they hit their head, they have to make sure they stabilize their neck, because that's very important. And one of the procedures you guys do is the board, to strap somebody on the board. Now, what would you do in the water if somebody, you did think they either had a heart attack or a neck injury? What would you do?
If you don't know what happens, you have to assume it's a head, neck, or back injury. So we do two types of spinal holds. We've got a head shin and a head splint. The head shin, you want to come in, immobilize the spine. One hand's on the cheekbones and the sternum, and the other hand runs down the back of their head and their back. And you got to be very firm when you hold them. I mean, you're trying to keep the spine steady.
So you're actually a live neck brace.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one is the head splint, where you bring the arms up and you're stabilizing the head. Divers use this method if somebody has a head, neck, or back injury. So.
And we're going to see this in the water, right? All right, so why don't you jump on in? And what they're going to be doing right now is they're going to use this board, because once they stabilize the victim that's in the water, they need to get that victim on the board. And Keith, I'm going to have you walk through what he's doing.
He enters the water making the least amount of waves he can. He's going out and putting the head chin hold on that he showed you on the deck on Nikki. He's keeping her stabilized. He's going to bring her into the wall. As they come in, Jenny's going to level out the board, let it float up under the victim so he can bring her up onto it.
And we see straps on the side, so after they get her on and stabilize her neck, they're going to strap her in, right?
Yeah, Jenny is going to take over the hold, and she's using her forearms to control the neck and the spine now. Jason's putting on the chest strap, which is the highest one up on the board. All you need, if somebody actually has had a heart attack and you need to get them out to use an AED or do CPR, is to get that on and put the two head restraints on. He's going to go back into his head chin so Jenny can put these on.
This is also, if she's having problems with her neck and they're struggling, what would you do? I mean, if you think they're having a neck problem and they struggle in the water, you want to try and stabilize them.
You need to get them as calm as you can, as quick as you can, get a hold of their head and their neck, and even if they're struggling, you have to hold them there because your spinal cord is not that strong.
Right. And what they do is after they get her up out of the water, they're going to wait until the EMTs come and give her CPR or whatever first aid they need. Again, these guys did an amazing job today. They really do go through extensive training, so that's how you know these lifeguards keep your family safe.
Very, very impressive stuff and very well done.
It's amazing. They did a great job, Kevin.